It's the next episode, Swingers.
It is.
We're doing the Crown Cup this time.
That means we're talking about invisibility swingers.
We're talking about invisibility.
So, swingers, as we mentioned, your organs, if only your skin is what turns you invisible, your organs should totally still be visible, but we'll just assume that your organs turn invisible too. So here's the thing, swingers. One of two things is going to happen. Either you're still fully visible in infrared, or you're going to overheat and die. One of those two things has to happen.
Why specifically overheating? Why not getting cold?
Seth, your body makes its own heat and gets rid of most of the spare, or a good amount of the spare, through infrared radiation. That's why you show up on an infrared camera. Those are, the heat cameras.
Okay. All right.
So, if you're not losing that heat through infrared like that, you have to lose it some other way because your body probably producing a bit more than it needs. Which means you're either okay, that platform did not have a lightning on it when I got on it.
It do be like that sometimes.
I totally boomed that, those swingers.
You hate to see it.
Seth won this race almost assuredly.
Unless I get blue shelled twice. It's not impossible.
So yeah, if you're infrared, you're most likely just visible in the infrared. That's what the explanation that makes the most sense to me. Which means you're not really fully invisible if your opponent knows how to look for you. You're dead. You're dead.
I mean, what if, like...
Where did my other red shell go? I only threw 2.
But there is a way where you could... Like, what if you get off so much heat while you're invisible that, like... Say, I don't know... Apparently, if you're on Lakitu, you just survived the blue shell.
Seth, I don't know where... That... Okay, so Seth, those last platforms... You don't know they're about to be lightninged.
Yeah, no, I got no warning as well. Anywho, like, what if, causing, or going invisible, going ghost, as Danny Phantom would say.
No, going ghost is when he transforms into his ghost form. Going invisible is when he goes invisible.
He doesn't say that, but it only happens when he goes ghost. Anyway... The point being, you probably are exerting yourself more, which means you're giving off more heat. So you might even be able to see that heat with the naked eye.
That's not how that works, swingers. That's not how that works.
You can... You know what I'm talking about, though, because you can kind of see the air around...
You're not giving off that much heat.
Well, not with that attitude.
Not with any attitude.
I never take that shortcut.
Yeah, this is the first time I really tried, and I succeeded 2 out of 3 times. But yeah, so invisibility.
You're never invisible to snakes.
Depends on if the snake can see in infrared. Some of them can. I don't think they all can, those swingers. And you could still be invisible in ultraviolet, or who knows.
Plus, somebody with a really good sniffer could still smell ya.
Or like that time, like, Frodo's footprints got seen in Mount Doom. Or that time that Bilbo got heard by the giant dragon, who had good ears.
And good schnoz.
And a real good schnoz.
And a fantastic voice.
Benedict Cucumber?
Benedict Cucumber. That's his real name. I don't care what he says.
I don't think he cares what he says either.
He doesn't matter. He's British.
I can think of at least one British person that matters.
The Queen?
Boris Johnson.
He's not a person. He's a leech.
I'm pretty sure he's congratulated Biden on his win, so that's kind of something we need to take into account. Like, don't get me wrong, he blows and sucks, but...
Yes, but on the other hand, he's still not good.
You don't know what the problems with Boris Johnson are, Seth. You just know there are problems. You just think you know there are problems.
They're like... I've heard him be... compared to Donald Trump, but just smarter.
Yes, that comparison has been made, but you don't know in what way. Maybe he's just a womanizer. Oh, that thing didn't even look at me before it attacked.
Which, by the way, usually not a great thing. Are you shitting me? Lakitu, save me.
Oh, I was about to pass you anyways.
It's just super rude. I didn't deserve that.
Yeah, you did.
As far as he realizes, I did not.
What other superpowers have problems, Seth? Oh, the other problem with invisibility. Say you're invisible and walking down a big old street, right? So,
Somebody will bump into you.
yeah, somebody's gonna bump into you. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Jesus Christ. My drift changed directions halfway through the drift.
What? You didn't get affected by the lightning?
I was Lakitud, because I fell off the track like a genius.
Fuck. That. Give me that shit. This is not fair.
Didn't you not get affected by a blue shell because you fell off the track like a dickhead? So,
I got red shelled off like an honest man.
Uh-huh. You know, red shells don't normally knock you off the track, is the thing.
I was already in the air.
Uh-huh. You're just mad you lost that race.
I'm mad that it was taken from me.
Mm-hmm.
Flight would be really fucking stupid too. Because, say you have no limit to how high you go. What's to stop you from suffocating or freezing?
Your own brain power swingers?
Yeah, no, the sort of people who want to be able to fly don't have the brain power to do...
No, my thought process is you still have to be able to apply a force to move while flying, which means you shouldn't be able to fly faster than, say, whatever amount of force you're able to apply to the air around you, which, who knows how much that is, right, swingers?
Well, if you're... I was plenty behind you.
No, I was actually just nudged in front of you.
This is some horse shit.
No, it's the thing about flying is, like, that's one of those standard, oh yeah, it's actually bad power because this and that. I want to come up with powers that nobody thinks of being bad.
Well, nobody ever really thinks about super strength in that vein.
Yeah, everyone does. Because they're always like, you have to have super durability or it's a waste. And same with super speed, honestly, you do have to have super durability, although they never mentioned that, they just mentioned all the bugs you're gonna eat.
Fucking donkey. I am not allowed to participate, apparently.
Or maybe you just need to get good.
Logan, Donkey Kong somehow caught up to me after I red shelled him. Literally 10 seconds after I red shelled.
Yeah, Mario did that to me 2 races ago. Did you hear me crying like a little baby about it?
Yes, actually.
No, I actually didn't. I had my red... I swear I put my
I have
green
0
shell up.
fucking coins. Everyone's hitting me, and only me.
I'm about to get punched by Bowser.
Fucking cunts.
Because somebody red shelled me after I had already chosen my path. And, well, I was already chosen my path.
No, what other superpower would blow to have? The ability to shoot any form of electricity.
Why?
Why? Because you'd be electrocuting yourself.
The assumption is you're immune to your own electricity.
Yes, but how would you pull that off?
By not being a little baby.
Right. Barring that...
Oh, but no, speaking of electricity, there's a dude in One Piece who's got electric powers. And
let me play the game!
Luffy is completely 100% immune to him.
See, that makes sense, though, because he's rubber.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. Like, Sanji went to fight, like, dude was about to kill Usopp, right? And Nami was like, oh no, oh crap, somebody help, because she couldn't do it. She tried and failed. So Sanji shows up, saves Usopp, and then dude electrocutes him as Sanji's putting a cigarette in his mouth. And Sanji's just standing there, smoking from the the electric
Why?
shock, and then he's like, "Thanks, I needed a light," and passes out.
I got hit
No one cares.
12 times.
I don't think you counted. But think about it. How baller is that? You just got electrocuted to unconsciousness, but right before you pass out, you're like, "Thanks for lighting my cigarette."
You know who else has a really, really shitty power? Specifically, one person.
Is it Deku?
Well, besides his, because he has no durability. Rukia. Because her body literally goes down to absolute zero.
That's not possible, swingers.
So what? She legitimately dies when she uses her sword.
But she didn't. She lived.
No, like her soul lived, but her body died.
But she
killed her body temporarily. She said she can't maintain it for long.
because she will die, not because she did die, Seth.
No, she stated that
No.
her body was dead.
No, she didn't. Seth, I read the manga. You didn't.
I read that chapter.
No, you didn't. You watched
She
it
said-
on YouTube.
I'm dead. Fear can't take hold of me because I'm dead.
That's also not how that works, swingers.
But yeah, that's a really, really dumb power. Because he would have died long before reaching absolute zero, which Logan said isn't possible.
Depends on how quickly you get there. And how you're losing heat.
And Yamamoto's Bankai is also awful. Because he literally turns into the surface of the sun.
Seth, I thought I thought you made it to like 15 million degrees.
Is that
That's
core?
That's not surface temperatures. Surface temperature is like 4,000 or 5,000.
Well, anyway. 15 million degrees Celsius.
Or Kelvin, it's the same thing at that point. Honestly, swingers. Yeah, I couldn't see what I was doing there.
It's less embarrassing when we both do it.
Yeah, I thought you might have as well.
But, like, I've never had this much trouble staying on this track before. I'm just not...
I'm actually doing really well compared to how I normally do. I'm about to get red shelled. Swingers, the only reason Seth's winning is because he red shelled me off the first item box when I had a coin, and I haven't had any items to deal with it, and I got red shelled again.
I've fallen off the track twice now, Swingers. I'm doing very badly.
You're doing very poorly in this war, I might say.
Thank you.
Where did you just get that boost from?
I drifted.
You got a boost from a 1/4 inch drift.
Hey, man. Size doesn't matter. Oh, God. I just remembered an
Getting
awful...
red shelled a third time?
I remember an awful joke somebody at Firestone used to make. Wait, what?
I passed you. And dropped my drift because I thought we were through the curve.
I'm not gonna say it because it's not safe for YouTube, and it's really awful. I think you still beat me.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, suck it, you got third one time? What a loser.
Yeah. I got dicked that last round.
No, you got fourth. Because
No.
it was two...
I got third.
Is it 2 points between... Wait, it goes 15, 12... It goes 15, 12, 10?
I believe so.
Okay.
So anyway, who else's power would suck? Specifically in Bleach.
We'll talk about that next time on Tire Swing Gaming.